a big chunk of the song just kind of came out of nowhere. So I was actually at a 7-Eleven and putting gas in the car. I'm like just always trying to put myself in a position where I'm just kind of recounting God's mercies towards me. So it kind of happened in the moment, you know, last summer. And so I brought it to Jordan and to the rest of our group. And I was just kind of saying like, hey, this kind of has hit me. And it feels like old, but it feels familiar. And it feels like it can be fresh too. And that's kind of how the process began for writing You Alone.
Honestly, with any sort of creative process, you have to kind of be vulnerable and kind of throw yourself out there and be okay with having a bad idea. So really it's us circling in a room and having instruments, guitars, pianos, whatever, trying to create an atmosphere that is somewhat inspiring, and you're just kind of singing through ideas, what comes to your head, and playing different chord progressions, and played a couple of chords and kind of came across this melody, and we ran with it.
Something I've been praying over my team a lot is that Romans 12 scripture where it says, therefore we should offer our whole bodies as living sacrifices. I just think about that every time I sing that. Like I don't want to just give God my voice, or I don't want to just give God like my guitar. I want to give him my whole self. The thing that I hope people would gather or would get to a place where they're not holding back.
Our heart and our goal is to write songs for our house and to hopefully capture whatever season our church is going through, or whatever season our church might be going into. For the song You Alone, I think, well, one, it is the gospel slammed into 5 minutes with melodies. I hope that people come into the house and they know that whether they don't know Jesus at all or whether they met him 15 years ago, they're reminded that of what he did for them. At the end of the day, that's what it's really all about.
The gospel is the story that we've been telling for thousands of years. Ever since Jesus came and walked this earth, died and rose again, we've been telling that same story. And you know, it has the ability to become new every day.
For the Lord has won my salvation, and the cross is my victory. Come on, you sing. And all the praise that I have inside my bones, I will raise to the one who's on the throne. Heaven came and made a way, and I will praise you and you alone.
I don't ever want always to have songs that are revelations that I had, that I comprehend, that now I'm giving to you. Like sometimes it's revelations I'm still working through that I know are truth, but are reminders for myself too, you know, and so it's not just a boldness that I want you to sing, but a boldness for me to sing as well.